It's Gordo, Gordo here from Gordo's
Good.
Games. Alright,
Yeah, so
let's go.
the
Let's go.
definite two I'll be bringing are, of course, our Black Reboot.
Don't tell me. They're all
And
surprised. They're all
then
surprises for me.
Red OTK, Greymon, security stacking, whatever you want to call it.
Sounds good to me. So, as we know, so it's Conquest. 3 decks. Once you win with a deck, it's then eliminated. Whoever the person who wins with all 3 of their decks basically wins. Obviously, the person, if they don't win the round, they can still continue to use that same deck, or you can swap. It's completely down to you. Whatever you feel the best matchup is.
And I will be bringing for my last one, I think, budget green security.
All right. I'm gonna ignore all of those decks and what they are supposed to be, and just expect the spice to be thrown at me. I'm expecting it.
You know what? This is the only thing close to spice because it's new. If I had mats, I'd be bringing out Plutomon.
Oh, okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
And I want to bring out All Force, but it's just too greebly and slow, and
It's in for a bad time, basically.
it's in for a bad time. We will push away my two strong suits. We'll set those to the side. We'll start with green.
All right. Okay, we'll start with this one. I'm gonna start with Iron Man.
Okay, right. You and your Marvel sleeves.
I mean, yeah, I kind of kitted this stuff out there. The only tragic part is, okay, I like these boxes. I've oversleeved one set of them, which thank you for the shout out, KMC. The mat I embossed at the back works a lot better. They don't stick or clump, which is great. But they don't fit in these boxes anymore.
Oh no! Are those like tournament boxes? Where'd you get those?
So I got this from the tournament kit to start with. I bought it's like $15 or something. It gives me the tournament kit. Gives me like 20 of these Digi-Egg sleeves. Says that cool. I'll take one. I like it. They're cool boxes. Tom from our team got me one of these. And well, I said to him, he's like, if you pick one up, can I have it? He's like, sure, go on. And he's like, oh, you're a babe. So I own an Omni one, but I'm struggling to find them because nobody seems to have one, and I want an Omni one as well, so I want another one. But these are nice and easy, compact to do, and then obviously.
Those are cool. My only issue is I actually prefer the Ultimate Guard Boulder.
I mean, I have a Dragon Egg and all that. I have the big
Dragon
Beasley
Eggs are
one.
good. Boulders are nice because they're simple, they're cheap.
I mean,
they're super.
I have selections. If you know about the Dragon Ball Z ones, you know, we've got a bit of Ultra Pro. You know, we've got selections.
Classics.
The good old classics is just I thought compact, easy to move around, but you know.
That makes sense.
Okay, so we're going for it with this. We'll go Hyrule first, and yes, I am repping the Marvel Champion sleeves, and I've got to say I like them. Spider-Man's ones especially. And I rolled a 1, so it's all yours.
I will be on first.
Give this a nice cheeky little shuffle and just half cuts. Keep it friendly. Is that what we're doing here?
Of course. Nothing crazy. No.
No, it's 3 to the bottom.
Cut into thirds and then take 17 from the top.
That's fair. Okay, I won't do that this time. I mean, I know I went a bit crazy on these sleeves and that, but you have to admit, they're nice looking sleeves.
Well, I'm the one. No, they are. I just think it's funny. Like, you're getting on the sleeve action. I'm still getting shit in the group sometimes for being the guy who triple sleeves.
I mean, I've tried to double sleeve. My only problem is the fact of how much of the space it then takes up. But it makes sense and it stops these from peeling. So I'll purchase some more as I go along. Yeah. So I've got my main deck double sleeved.
5.
Saves me some hassle.
3, 4, and 5. Okay, good luck.
And same to you, dude. Same to you. Let the conquest begin.
Oh, gotta hit that Tama shuffle.
Oh yeah. You can't be stacking.
That matters so much.
Can't be stacking.
Okay. Hatch a Budmon.
Big Budmon.
And we will Digivolve for 1 into a Kokuamon.
And yeah.
That is your girl.
You'd like to see it. You'd love to see it. I don't actually know in that circumstance. I don't think I'd want to see that.
I don't hate it on the open because it gives you the opening turn choke.
True. And then we'll go Greymon for 2 and we'll choke you right back.
Oh man, so you've got your security attack now as well.
I mean, we're going all out security things here, aren't we? Clearly, that's the way this is going down.
Stingmon for 1. Draw. And then... we'll Gobblemon for 2.
Alrighty, we'll go ahead, draw. We will one if you want.
Okay.
And then we will dart Tyranno. Draw, put you on 1.
Okay. Draw.
We've played this game too. You want to choke me?
I'll promote up the Stingmon. We'll throw the Gobbly into the security.
Yeah, we will 2k, you live.
Oh, he makes it. And, just get myself a little bit more... let's think... I'll put you to 2 off a Tentomon. Reveal the top card.
Oof.
Mega Kabu to hand.
Alrighty, we'll draw for turn then. We will swing into the Godly.
I'm surprised. Okay.
And then we will go Doraemon 3, put you on the 1.
I'm surprised you didn't want to just go after the security.
I mean, I'm playing into this like I would approach anything. Like I played Cursed yesterday for my first one, and I went full out establishment with one of my decks. Like got the dream kind of board. I went to town with it. So I'm playing smart.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Well, I can respect that. We'll throw the Tentomon at the security.
6k. This one does not live.
And this one is actually a little bit tougher of a choice. We'll go into Lilamon for 3, put you on 2, and draw.
Alright, we'll go ahead. Draw. Restand. We'll go ahead and swing security for 6.
5, he lives.
And then we'll go Durand for you on 1.
Oh no, I hate to see that. Hate to see that. I will draw. We will... let's see. Don't want to lose my Lila to your big boy next turn.
Yeah, that's why I thought, you know what, I'll swing an Ixie, either going to Digiburst 2, which you don't want to do, not for a Dart Tyranno. And I'll leave a threat in there for just a threat. Just to give you a bit of a taste of what's coming.
Bit of a taste of what's coming. Oh my God.
I thought Iron Man fitted to this deck, being the big mechanical thing he is.
Okay. We'll go into a Kokuamon. Draw again. Not bad. And then we'll put you on Rowan with a blocker Kabu.
Alright, go ahead, draw. We'll raise out. We'll go Ragnar.
Okay.
Effect.
Are you putting the Boiludra?
I
You
am.
are putting the Boiludra.
I am putting the Dream down on board. Alright, so you got 4 security left. I have security attack plus 1, 2, 3. How many in your trash?
I don't think you're live. I only have 3.
Only 3. Okay, so after the first 2 checks, then it's live. So I'll swing for security attack plus 3 for 14.
Check 1. Check 2. Check 3.
I'm 15 now.
Final check. Game.
And swing with Dart.
Oh man, you hate to see it. Hate to see it.
What was the plays? What did I had a guy for security for you as well? Okay, there's Hercule was coming down in Chaos in there as well.
Okay, so had Herc in hand, had a Chaos. I was just going to try to reestablish board with the Nidhogg, and I had the Needle Spray.
Just to get the Ragnar out of the way as well, just in case.
Yeah. I was waiting on the Mimi.
Yeah, I was gonna say you needed that big time.
Which I think my issue is waiting until a tamer play is less swingy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's when you give away 3, it's just like, I've just given them a full stack near enough.
Yeah, and I could have gone there and swung and killed off the Dark Tyranno, and then played the Mimi to put you on to 2 because of the Stigmon inheritable, but it wasn't happening.
And then you have to weigh up the fact, obviously, if I have the pieces for the Ragnar, if your Lilamon's suspended.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was losing the Lilamon anyway. And then even with the Mimi, I could have at least climbed back up into the Nidhoggmon. But, not optimal either way, and I think really one of the pieces this thing is going to need is going to be the Balder Arms. Stay with this deck, or do I move to another?
So you're cool. You're absolute cool here. That deck is now eliminated. Ragnar is no more. Iron Man has done his part.
I will be swapping over.
All right, and you have to face one of the boy wonders of the Avengers, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I'm waiting for that Spider-Verse 2 to come out, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a little bit over the MCU.
Oh, I mean, it's not the stuff they're bringing out is kind of just like when you watch an anime or a manga, it's side chapters right now, and it's kind of getting dull.
It's not even that, man. I did 10 years of it. Like I'm played out.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's trying to figure out what they do next and what big impact, what they go for. I mean, DC needs to pick up his ideas and start, putting some good content out there. They have a lot of stuff to work with.
People are always whining because DC doesn't have a good cinematic universe or whatever. It's like, you have so many years of good movies.
Oh, yeah,
You've got 5 great Batman films. You've got Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Yeah, you have the classics.
All the animated stuff. You don't... Not everything needs a big cinematic adaptation.
No, I mean, they did let a few things down. Like, I mean, Aquaman wasn't the best. I was expecting a little bit better from Momoa. I like him as an actor. I thought he would have done a bit more. It was too
They tried to make him into a bootleg Hemsworth. That's my problem. Is they're just
literally trying to. It's like, oh, Thor, Momoa, big guy. Yeah, okay, let's do this. We got this.
Like, I'm a weirdo, so I'm actually an Aquaman fan, and Aquaman is, if you look at the comics, it's almost more like Game of Thrones than anything. It's like this whole political thriller, but then they just wanted to do a rerun of Thor. Yeah,
no, literally, that is it, because there's so much that goes on in Atlantis, but it's just a case of there's backstab betrayal, and that was it. It was just a bit, the way they did it wasn't the best for it. It really wasn't. They could have done a lot better. And everybody knows Aquaman is just the generic blonde guy. He's the pretty boy.
I like the Viking Aquaman that they started doing later.
Yeah.
That's the 1 roll. I've got a 1.
Oh, you get choice.
Oh, right.
You get choice.
I will go first.
Alrighty.
Let's establish a board. Catching 3. Digivolve into a Toy Agu. Draw. And then we'll play a Haguru. You go to 2.
Alright, we'll go ahead, draw. Hatch.
I was getting into a discussion with I forget who in the server, somebody in the server, and I was firmly of the opinion that because of the existence of Toy Agumon and Blocker Agumon, and some of the other slots in black, because with the Diaboromon stuff coming out, literally at the end of this week, people are going to be paying absurd prices for those promos.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make do with just the 2, and I will suffice on that. As I know you can play the promo variant where you play literally 4 of them, generate loads of tokens with your Arata and the new rare Diaboron. But I think the rare Diaboron will do it enough overall to allow the deck to do what it needs to do.
Oh, 100%.
And I think 2 of is a nice average spice for it. It's enough to be able to apply pressure if needed.
Izzy, let's see if I whiff. Dark Tyranno, Dark Side Attack, Mandra.
Alrighty, I'm on 3. Well, go to 2, go back up to 3.
Gotcha.
Alright, we will go ahead, draw. Ooh. Put you on 2.
Because I really, 3.
3, because of the Izzy. Yes, indeed.
Because of the Izzy, yeah. Well, I also firmly believe that with the Diabormon cards, and this is what I was kind of talking to him about. It's like when you really think about it, when you start breaking it down, some of the cards just aren't very good. Like not in the slightest. We'll go into a Gogma for 3.
Yeah, some of them aren't practical. I mean, generally, a lot of the newer stuff I do like. Obviously, like the Kurosari that gives rush to anything that shares the same. It's really good for the niche Diaboromon side of it. The Kurosari gains memory for everyone you have. Alright, so we will go ahead and draw.
So the Kurisamon, like the new stuff is good, but for the promos, like the Kurisamon blocker, I can see making an argument for that in the list. And that just kind of makes sense, because it's like, okay, it's a blocker that has on-name synergy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Swinging in for 7k with jamming.
That's the one.
What's his play cost?
7. So it would die to dark side attack.
We'll risk the dark side attack. Blocker Agu. Tragic.
Alright. We'll go ahead and restand, putting on 3.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I will draw. Put me on 3, huh?
There will be none of that dark side attack this turn.
Hachikakuri. Digivolve into a command draw. Draw. Okay. Will Digivolve the Commandra into a gray for 2, draw. So let's see, you're playing Imperial Dramon. So I don't have to worry too much about you gaining memory back, but I want to stop your Hammer Sparks.
Yes, your Trumon's done his bit.
He's putting in work. We'll Digiburst away the Dark Tyranno and the Kapuri to push our Gagramon up to 11k.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll send him into the security.
7k, you all good?
Okay. And then I will actually Laser Eye, putting you onto 3.
Alrighty.
No more Imperial Dramon for you.
We'll go ahead, draw.
Reboot the Gagramon. As you go.
We'll raise out.
But yeah, the Kurisamon's interesting because he's a blocker, but then my thought was, you have Dark Tyrannomon, right? That's taking up 4 of your slots.
Oh yeah, you don't need the Kurosari one, not the promo one. If anything, it's the Karamon promo, which adds some value at the rookie stage because of the 1,000 buff in your opponent's turn to keep you alive.
It's a good generic buff, yes.
It's not mandatory though, not in the slightest. We will swing with jamming for 7.
New May. Yeah, there he is. Oh man. How'd I know?
We'll swing and restand.
We'll suspend the Dark Tyranno to block.
Alright, so you can... we'll go Gorilla here for 1, you go to 3.
Okay. Man, I will draw. I will promote a Greymon stack.
You hate to see it. When you see an Agumon on one stack and the Greymon on the other stack, it's like, why can't you just be together?
I know. It hurts every single time without fail. Every single time. Bit of a tough choice, but we'll push the Greymon up into a Metal Gray for 3. Draw a card. Can't lose the Chumon because you getting to 4 memory is gonna be nasty for me. We'll send the jamming Greymon into the security.
Davis?
Davis, hey, that's fine. Get your fetch. Oh no.
Take the low.
Hate to see it. Hate to see it. It's okay. It'll buff. We'll just hit another laser eye. Putting me to 4.
Alrighty. We'll go ahead
Okay.
and draw.
And that's the awful part is now you could be holding on to double Lobo.
There is that potential chance. I won't lie to you.
We'll
go
see.
Strabby, draw.
Actually, you don't want to hard cast the Strabi to fish for the Lobo.
Of course, I was considering it. But we're gonna swing first of all.
New Maya dies.
We will swing with Paljamon.
Dark Tyrannomon lives.
How many security you on?
I have 1. Are you holding on to? Oh no.
And we will swing,
Oh,
restand,
man. Blocker Agu.
and swing.
Okay, well that is it.
Now, I mean, the laser eyes were causing me issues. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, oh, I haven't got an Imperial.
If I was 1 more mana up. One more up. I think. So, were you holding Hammer Sparks in hand?
I had 1. I literally drew into 1 late game. The Tumon didn't actually stop me all that much because I only just drew into 1.
So that was my misplay. Was I was holding into the Dark Tyranno, and I probably should have established him, but I didn't want to risk you gassing off with Hammer Sparks that could have been clogging your hand.
There is that. I mean, the thing is, your laser eye actually came in clutch because the fact is, I drew into an Omni just after your laser eye my Imperial, so I had no live Omni. So it actually did work. And to be honest, the Tumon was probably one of the stronger plays because I do think its memory stoppers are a valid thing, very valid thing, especially against decks like this. Whereas, like, if I didn't get the Imperial to go off, I could have Hammer Spots and got a Lobo off out of these 2 tamers I had.
Well, my other thought process is I'm not too unhappy with that because there's no full way I could have expected that many Imperial drums, you know.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I honestly thought after the first 2 I had a minute you're going to have to default to whatever your secondary mecha was, but what is your secondary mega in that deck? Or is it just the Imperial?
That's the thing. This is the crazy thing about Imperial. There is no second mega.
You're just playing...
Just 4 Imperials.
You're not even playing like the green Imperial.
No. It's a bad card. It just doesn't do enough work. It just doesn't do enough work, and it's like it's missed times with, like, Peljamon's the best level 5 to go off, and it just missed times with it so badly. It's just like it reactivates if you swing. So if you went to swing through something with, say for example, the Green Imperial to restand, you would automatically restand anyway with a Peljamon, and you would then miss time on getting the extra additional swing. And then if you swing into security, to try and get that first proc and then go through their body afterwards, there is the risk that you could hit something big because there's no jamming on the green, whereas the blue one's always safe. Except for options. Options, the only things that stops it, and not a lot of decks outside of 2 color control play a heavy amount into that.
See, I'm sitting on 4 Pyldramons and 4 Davises because I just slowly cut them from my initial level force list.
Yeah,
I'm really at a point where I'm like, should I just build the shell? Because I don't care about the deck in its current form.
Imperial as a whole, yeah.
But I might care when fighter mode drops. And I want to be able to play fighter mode without having to buy an inflated shell.
I would grab hold of them purely because it may not be a deck that you're interested in, but it is a strong deck. So if you do, like, say for example, you do want to go into some sort of tournament playing, you'd want just a safe deck that does its part. Thing is, Imperial, it does that part, and it does it very well, time and time again. It's a very consistent deck. It's a very strong deck, and it's hard to deal with.
How cheap it is. It's kind of nasty, like how easy it is to acquire. Like, I think all I need to pick up are the 4 Imperials.
Exactly, and that is literally it. Because I mean, yeah, you can run alternative megas if you really want to, but how the build I've got, I literally bulk out the lower part because if I don't see the higher end part, I've got VMon jamming, I've got the Peljamon with jamming, I've got Dino Beamon with jamming.
That's literally the one thing holding me back from doing the build at the moment is I don't want to get more jamming Beamons.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for us to get that. We're getting that promo eventually. A really nice one. So. We'll see. I'm sure the second... Well, I'll do the same thing I always do. The moment fighter mode gets spoiled I'll go right on to TCG player, scoop up whatever I need before they price inflate and call it a day.
That sounds like a plan.
I will be going first again. I am having a rough run. Let's see if I can pull this back a little.
Alright, well, we've got Captain Marvel to deal with, and this is the only one that's double sleeved. Thank you to your recommendation.
Wow. I love those, man. They're the game changer. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay, we'll suffice.
Digivolve into an Agu. Draw a card. Digivolve into a Fuga. Your go.
Alright, go ahead, draw. Or hatch. Go. Salah, draw. Go Turia for 1. Draw. And then we'll go Wargrowl for 3.
Oh,
Draw.
I will draw.
I gotta say, dude, I'm jealous that you're getting your stuff a lot sooner than I am, but I'm also happy for you at the same time because I know you're really waiting for it.
We'll put you to one off the Marcus. No, trust me, I gotta call the shop. Yeah, I'll probably call the shop after we get done, and then I'm going to make sure that everything is there and that they're going to be having it.
Oh yeah, got to make sure of that. I'll put you back on 3 and I'll take the blinding ray. But yes, as soon as you get all your stuff, let me know your pulls and that. And if you need any assistance with their theory craft ideas, you know where I am.
Oh, 100%. Okay, you got your memory chip now too. Will. Not really an easy way around this. We'll go into an Alda for 3 for no value.
Oof.
Draw. Yeah, I know. It happens.
I know. It's just that it's like the Pokemon one is so good. For everything else, par the older one.
Yeah. And we'll drop a Flame for 3. I hope this is one of the last times I have to hard cast this for you. Rise and Marcus at that hand.
There we go. And the old one as well. That's value.
I was able to pick up 2 for a relatively good price.
Oh, very nice. I have mine, but I've left mine sealed. I don't really know if I'm that bothered about them being sealed, to be honest. I've got 2 Izzies as well, which I could run in my black deck. Actually, no, I'm running Marcus's in my black deck now. I'm running the War Grey top line, full BT1, and then Black War Grey my promo.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's genuinely good. I've considered putting it in 2. It's just it'd be a little bit too slow versus the 4 Izzies I play.
We'll raise out.
Okay.
Digiburst 2 to kill the flame.
Yep.
And then we'll put you on 3.
Oh, okay. Hard casting.
The great value of this card, the fact it's 6 cost.
Jeez. We'll draw. We'll promote up the Alda. Digivolve into War Grey.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Draw.
The man himself. The
I
legend.
know. You have nowhere near the trash, but we are at 13k. Security attack +1, swing.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
It happens, dude. That's the thing. We get this fixed next set. We get the fixes next set.
We get this 100% fixed. We'll just drop the second Marcus, put you to 3.
Alright, we'll go ahead, draw. We'll hatch.
The real fun's going to be trying to get the alternate Pias.
That's true. Turia.
By the way, that moment right there is why I am over Voltramon, because you cannot guarantee getting those extra securities.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like you saw the Ragnar. I've come to the realization Ragnar's probably the strongest red deck this set, purely because all its level 6s are 12k. So that's a safe number to be swinging at. The problem with War Grey is you need those extra buffs. You absolutely need them. Because he's great because he shuts up security options, but he needs to get over those annoying bodies. He needs to be at 15k to avoid chaos, because chaos is more overseen than anything else. We'll throw in a TK or 3, and that's why I'm looking forward to the. We'll take the Magna
Raw.
cover. So I'm looking forward to the Blocker Destroyer War Grey, because I think that's a good card. I don't care what people say. The thing that stops red is blockers. So why not have something that stops blockers?
100%. We'll hit a hatch. And we'll, Gaia Force the War Growl.
Oh. Alright. Go to 5. We're gonna draw.
That's a small difference. That's why I'm excited for 2 Transcendent Swords, because putting you to 5 is much worse than putting you to 4.
This is true. Well, Blinding Ray. Trash. Gain
I
2.
wonder if Red will get a memory stopper.
They need to. I think everyone should have one. I don't know. Obviously, I know why blue that was because I think they just wanted to generally shaft them for having Hammer Spark. It's like, no, you have Hammer Spark. We're not having you shut down people's things as well.
I don't think any other color should get a Hammer Spark-esque effect. Like, I think Blinding Ray and Jack Raid, I don't think they're problematic, but I guess we'll see. I think conditionals.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna swing security. We're gonna play off of the Angelwoman and Bushi.
Gotcha.
We'll take life to restand. We will swing with the War Grey again, and we'll play off of that Ibushi.
Gotcha.
We'll swing with Ibushi.
Mono dies.
Swing with Ibushi.
Marcus.
And we will swing with Angelwoman.
Alteress.
Now that was completely the right order. And then we'll go and throw down a Patamon. You want 3.
3. Draw. Man. Did you evolve into a Naguni?
Alrighty.
Draw. Do I have a line of play out of this? That second Bushi really threw me off. I might have been able to recover it. A Goonie into the Bushi.
Yeah, Bushi's just obscene.
Yeah, I don't have a way to establish the board I need. If only I'd had another blocker or a rookie. Gaia Force the Gray, and that is game.
Alright.
Had the second Aguni in hand, and there was the Omnimon. If only I could have started climbing again, but it's fine. We take those L's sometimes.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you see a chaos there, I mean, this is the thing about red, and the same thing for black. It's if you lose that tempo, you fall behind. That's just generally the bottom line. It's really tragic. It's really annoying. But this is what Agumon, the search, is going to do for us in the next one. Just being able to add any section of our form is amazing. 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 100%.
It's never going to whiff. I mean, if it does, you're in a bad time.
I can't wait to make cuts. I can't wait to
Monochrome
pick them
up.
up. Yes, actually, you know what? Where are they? We are gonna make. We make the swaps now.
All right.
Just get fully ready.
No problem at all. Well, I will just start the recording here for this one. So, there we go. There is their second of a round. So, this is Legion's Conquest bouts. I'm Gordo here from Gordo's Games, and this is my boy, Tepid.
Pleasure. Glad I was able to play you.
Of course, dude. He is one of our international players over here in Germany.
Oh,
over there in Germany.
It's so fancy when you say it like that.
Yeah, exactly. You're an international. We had to source this man from Germany.
Yeah, that's a real great intro. I lose to you like 3 times. Yeah, I'm really sourced.
Let's scratch that out there completely, because Curse didn't beat. Well, I nearly lost a full win. So I played Curse yesterday for the first round of mine. I went 2-0 to start with. red Imperial did the work, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to save my boy till last, so I went black. And it let me down so much, to the point I lost 2 games in the balance, so it went back to being 2-2. I just scraped the win back because he bricked with it. So it's like, it's alright, I didn't have the best intro myself. It was 2-0 up, then I nearly lost towards the end.
Well,
So,
I will gladly help you with a little BT5 preview whenever I get the boxes. Well,
exactly. So from myself here at Gordo's Game, I'm going to sign out. You can check out the rest of the games that will be uploaded as they go on shortly enough.